anywhere you are in Biafraland representing Nigeria, carrying gun, as a military, as a police, as any security agent in under Nigeria, in Biafraland, Biafra does not belong to you. You are staying there illegally and you'll be treated like a terrorist. This is the order of the Biafra Republic government in exile and the Biafra de facto government in the homeland. Did you not hear former General T.Y. Danjuma say, if you do not rise up with arms and rely on Nigerian army, you will all die one by one?
Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude with the armed bandits. They kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die one by one.
Carry gun, defend yourself. If you rely on Nigerian military, you are all going to be killed and you will die. Only Biafra people under this government in exile understood the call of T.Y. Danjuma. He was a general. Do you know better than him? He served Nigeria, fought Biafra war against Biafra people. He is a man who stood up once upon a time and spoke the truth without fear. Today, we understand him very well because we know exactly what is going on. If you think that all this shooting gun in Biafra land, blocking road and making checkpoint, instilling fear and asking people to hands up while they are going on their daily activities will bring us down, believe me, you are joking. The harder you come on us, the harder we go. We will continue to defend ourselves under international law until the Biafra Declaration and beyond that. The time you kill people and go free is gone. Biafra land will be defended ruthlessly like never before.
Greetings to you, great people of Biafra. Now you have heard from the Prime Minister once again about how the Biafra Defense Forces must, as a matter of urgency and the need for self-defense, to continue to protect the people of Biafra by targeting those who are responsible for the buying of the people of Biafra. And from yesterday up till this moment, the Biafra Defense Forces have been going around Biafra territory and delegitimizing these people and make sure that they've been making sure that all these people that are causing this mayhem continue to fall on a daily basis. Then there is a very important information we want to get to your notice, that there is this man working with Senator Ifeanyi Ubah. Senator Ifeanyi Ubah as a security in Nnewi. He is the head of security in Nnewi and he is known as Eloka. Eloka has been buyed. The men of the Biafra Defense Forces have, given them a taste of their medicine. And the Prime Minister said, breaking the news reaching my table has it that the head of Ifeanyi Ubah terrorist group has kissed the dust. Eloka, as they call him, according to reports, has been the kidnapping kingpin in Nnewi and beyond. He is behind the kidnapping and disappearances of many youths in Nnewi in the name of fighting for Ifeanyi Ubah. Remember that there was a video where criminal Ifeanyi Ubah was bragging at the National Assembly. They have committed a lot of atrocities in Nnewi in the name of fighting against Biafra. The Ebubuke commander is gone. It is gone. He is gone. And so this is a very clear warning to every other person. Desist from fighting against your people. Desist from sabotaging their efforts. We continue to plead and beg the people of Biafra, especially those young youths who have so much greed in them that they always want to go and collect from these politicians. Desist from, causing harm to your people. Desist from those atrocities. Desist from those atrocities. But some of you will not listen. You will continue to be used as a tool by these politicians to harm your own people, and then we will come and deal with you when the time comes. The men of the Biafra Defense Forces will deal with you mercilessly when your own chapter is brought to their attention. Now, this one that claims to be the commander of Ifeanyi Ubah's criminal group has now gone 6 feet below. He has now kissed the dust. So when we continue to tell you these things are not necessary, they don't listen. Everywhere around Biafra territory yesterday, there was palpable tension as the men continued to move around to ensure that these people who are causing the disappearance of Biafrans are being disappeared. It is a case of the hunter becomes the hunted. The hunter becomes the hunted. When you see a hunter becoming the hunted, that is just the case. It is the case as of today, because the Biafra Defense Forces have started an operation to ensure that all these people gradually they will be dealt with without interference with the Biafran activity, the people of Biafra and their activities. And that is what you must understand, that the men of the Biafra Defense Forces are making sure that they do not cause a problem within where Biafrans are carrying out their activities, to ensure that the safety of the lives and livelihood of Biafrans are their topmost priority. That is why most of times in the cities you may not really see the actions in the cities and all of that, but then from village to village, community to community, they are decimating these people gradually. And when it comes to that time of open decimation, the people will most likely understand. And that is why at this point you need to understand what is going on, so that when it begins to encroach and come into the business areas, you would understand and know how to take care of yourself and your security, because the time will come when it will not be as usual. It will be going to the barracks and making sure you delegitimize them in their barracks. And when that is done, there will be serious tension around those areas. And so people must understand how to secure themselves. People must understand how to take their security as their topmost priority. As their topmost priority. As their topmost priority. And so we just want you to look at your screen now, and then you will observe some things. The first message is that terrorists attacked Nigerian Security Corps, NSCDC headquarters in Nasarawa State. Then the second message there is that 5 persons were tried as terrorists attack southern Kaduna communities. These attacks continue to happen on a daily basis. If you follow reports, you will discover that these are happening on a daily basis in the north. And where are these things happening? They are happening in the Christian communities in the north. Southern Kaduna is the Christian predominated community in the north. And so if you continue to look at the areas where these things are happening, you will discover they are Christian dominated areas in the north. The northerners who are Christians. Now, ask yourself, why is it that they are not doing the same in the east? Why is it that they are finding it difficult to replicate that in the east? Why is it that they are finding it difficult to replicate that currently in the east? Because there are people who are dealing with them. Immediately they are coming in, they are dealing with them. These men of the Biafra Defense Forces are seriously dealing with them. Now, I want you to cast your mind back. Cast your mind back to 2015, 2011, and all of that times, where we continue to see that in most communities, our mothers do no longer go to the farm because they are afraid of being buried in the farm by these Fulanis. Why is it that it has drastically reduced in this current time of the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa? Why is it so? It is so because of the defense that have been put in place. And so if you are a lover of the Biafra people, and if you are a lover of the safety of the people of Biafra, then you will do your level best to ensure that you support financially this movement to ensure that the people continue to be secured. And when you hear that people are running away, people are doing this, people are doing that, just know that it is those who are criminally minded, those who have contributed in milking the community, the citizens and the youth of Biafra dry. They are the ones running away because they know what they have committed. I say, okoko, okoko nyure ala chua yoso. Okoko nyua ala chua yoso. So when they know they have committed and they know that the defense have come out to, give judgment to every evil in the territory, they run away because they don't want to be judgmented, because they don't want to face the judgment, because they know they have done wrong. And so forget about those people. When Cubana chief priest comes out to talk all the nonsense, know that he is part of the problem, and that is why he is running. Every one of them that is part of the problem are not comfortable in Biafra territory. Ask yourself, are there not people doing businesses and making their millions and billions in Biafraland? There are so many. There are millions of them. And so forget about those ones who claim that Alibo is not safe, Alibo is this, Alibo is that. Forget them. They know what they are running away from. They know the atrocities they have committed and what is chasing them. Thank you for listening. Continue to support the Biafra Republic government in exile. Continue to financially support them, because everything needs finances. Granite, sticks, all the international movements, they need finance, they need cash, they need money. To advise that set aside some percentage of your money every month to make sure that you support the Biafra movement under the Prime Minister Ekpa Simon Njoko. It is very, very important. It is very, very important. Thank you for listening. Biafra first.